All right, here's the bluff. We're talking about the New York terror attack. Truck ran down. It's the Democrats' fault. I hate, absolutely detest in the deepest parts of me the idea of politicizing something like the murder of several people, some of whom not even Americans, people who came here to see our beautiful country because they heard we had a beautiful country and they wanted to see our beautiful country. And what happened? They were mowed down by a monster. They were mowed down by an enemy, not their own enemy, not the enemy of their own people. They went to a beautiful place, which is supposed to be a peaceful place, and were murdered by the enemies of that country, our country. And that shit is unacceptable. And these deaths fall squarely on the heads of people like Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, that judge in Hawaii. Okay, the opponents of ideas like extreme vetting, the opponents of ideas like restricting immigration from countries that have a high incidence, not of Muslims. Get that horse shit out of your head. There's plenty of Muslim majority countries that aren't going on the list. High incidences of generating terrorists, of feeding fighting forces to ISIS, Al Qaeda, Taliban. Those, those are the countries that are on the list. Those are the people that the president has tried to prevent entry to. Now, something that they don't talk about is why that's happening. But you know what they do like to talk about? They like to talk about every little gaffe, every little goof, every little slip of the tongue. Seems to me, as I look at it, the only thing that Donald Trump has, the only thing that Obama had on Donald Trump is a better script adherence. Because I don't know how many of y'all remember, but every time Obama went off a prompter, he automatically switched into stuttering communist mode. Obama wasn't a great speaker. He was a very skilled reader. He could read off a teleprompter all day. But Donald can get out there and run his mouth. He kind of talks around in circles. He's circumlocutive, as it is. But come on, guys. He's doing good work. He's doing excellent work. And I'm 90% sure that my camera just froze. I'm going to drive on and see if the camera doesn't pick back up. I hope you all saw this ad. Yeah, they got it all in there, didn't they? Got the white guy, they got the pickup truck, they got the Confederate flag, they got everything in there, didn't they? I'm sorry, the video's frozen. We're just gonna drive on because I want to get this. I want to get this off my chest. I want to get it done and get you talked to. They managed to pull all that together, right? But where's the conversation? What's the conversation about? Oh, apparently, if you vote for Republicans, white people are going to drive around and try to murder you with their pickup trucks and their Confederate flags and their "Don't Tread on Me" uh, license plates. Really? Seems to me like we got a whole lot on the other side shooting up nightclubs. shooting up Sanborn, exploding in marathons, and driving down the street, murdering civilians in a rented pick 'em up truck. Guys, maybe it's just me. Sure does seem an awful lot like the pot calling the black. So I want to tag this one last thing because I fear. Again, I apologize for apparently the video quitting out on us. But I want to tag this one last thing because I do fear that we are going to see more attacks like this. And here's why. One of the things that you're not seeing it in the media. They're not talking about it. If Barry O were responsible for the kind of gains that we were making in the Middle East right now, they'd be trying to rename the country after him. We'd be the Obama states of America. But since it's Donald Trump, it's just the farthest thing from anybody's mind, apparently. But the fact of the matter is, y'all remember a few weeks ago when there was the big scandal when that unapologetic racist from Florida decided that she was going to call Donald Trump out for not being adequately sensitive after LaDavid Johnson lost his life in Niger. Do you know why we're in Niger? We're hunting ISIS in Niger because they've lost so much ground in their original positions in the Middle East and Syria and Raqqa and so on and so forth. I know that's a country and a city. But anyway, they've lost so much ground where they were that they've started to try and reestablish themselves in parts of Africa, including Niger. And that's why we were there to begin with. We had people there hunting ISIS because under Donald Trump, who decided to cry havoc and let slip the mad dog of war to destroy the enemies of the United States of America on our behalf, he has done it successfully. 8 years of Obama, and all we saw was the growth of ISIS. Constant gains for ISIS, despite Obama's extraordinarily large drone bombing campaign, which killed American citizens without warrants. Despite that, he had very little success in the Middle East. The Donald has been at it for less than a year. And having let slip the mad dog, Mattis, our SecDef is on this shit. And he's running the enemy out of continents. You're not going to hear that bit. And why? Well, here's the bottom line. Because the Democrat hates you, everything you stand for, and the country that you hold dear. Make sure you like and subscribe this video. Catch me on the next one. And hopefully the damn video will keep running next time. Looks like I got another technical issue to sort out. But I think the sound went good this time. I'll see you soon, guys.